Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop. As you can see, I'm in a new space right now and I have not uploaded a video in quite a while, so I'm excited to be back. And I want to thank everyone for their patience with my channel and my readings and my shop being closed. My shop will stay closed for a while yet, but I hope to be making more appearances here on YouTube and uploading some more readings for everyone. So that being said, I hope everyone had an amazing start to their 2020, as amazing as I have. And so let's dive in and see what's coming for everyone. I'm going to do a 2020 reading, and we're not too far into 2020, so I don't feel like, it's too late to do this reading. I wanted to, of course, have it to everyone before 2020, but, a little bit late. Maybe that's a message in that itself. A little bit late, better than never, right? So let's get into the reading in this moment. I'm going to start with a Sacred Destiny, Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Linn. I just received this, just got that deck not long ago. So let's see what comes for everyone. This is going to be an opening energy message for those that are guided to this reading. I will be doing that bulk of the whole reading with this deck, and this is the Intuitive Soul Oracle by Lisa Williams. So focusing on everyone, of attraction, or focusing in on our 2020 for those that are guided as a collective energy. Our 2020, like a keyword or what energy is going to be important, along with, there's a lot of that for the reading as well, but just an overall arching message for us. I feel it's this one. Oh, there's two there. They're both talking to me, so I'm going to take them. We have security. Oh gosh, I love that. Just share the visual with everyone. It feels like a cave kind of energy. Security. So security with your home life. Oh my gosh, security and delight. And with the fire, I'm hearing delight, like the light. Security and, seeing more. We're able to see more in this 2020. It's obvious, like the 2020 is a vision. It's kind of like a funny thing, but it's literally true in the way I feel it and sense it. We will be, we're taking on more and more, we're opening to more and more light and light activations, and raising our vibration in the light body and whatnot. And as that occurs, there's a sense of security and safety within that, and seeing new things and taking on that new light and becoming so light. There is like a sense of above and below here. We're still here on the 3D earth plane, but yet our spirit is kind of taking flight. And that, can you imagine being able to fly? In my dreams, I can fly. I know that some people laugh and say, okay, but I'll wake up some mornings from those kind of dreams and feel like I should literally still be able to do it, and then feeling really disappointed that I can't. So can imagine being able to fly. So we're going to be able to consciously go into places that we haven't been able to before. And so our spirit, there's a lightness of spirit. There is a transition here where our energy is rising, and it's going to be delightful, and we're going to be seeing more light, the light. But there is also that security within that energy. So just reading these two very intuitively in that way, it feels like the grounding security, but still being able to fly. It's like being free, but able to come back, having the best of both worlds energetically this year. So I love that. So let's see what, that's just too funny. I cut the deck right at home and tree. So there is that home energy. Like I said, that felt like a cave, like home, being secure. But there's also that strength. So a lot of grounding energy, feeling safe, warm togetherness, relaxed, time to unwind, which is very, of course, very delightful as well. So there is a lot of leisure and relaxation coming for this year, more so than perhaps last year. In the work, I say, leading up to this point. For me, there's been a lot of work leading up to this point in my life. So maybe a bit of time to relax as well. Whoa, did you see all that? And love came out in the center of that. Heartfelt passion, unconditional love, togetherness with your partner. And of course we can be experiencing that, this year as well. And it popped out, so I'm going to just share it. But I'm shuffling, focusing. I'm not going to keep telling this. Focusing on this year's reading. So what should you leave from 2019? What is not coming with us? Or what should we leave from 2019? What's not coming with us into the year 2020 energetically? And it is creativity, movement, music, writing, following your passion, freeing your inner child, 26. So this is a good energy, and it's not like something that we don't want to come with us, but there's an energy here that has got to do with our solar chakra, with our ability to create and be creative from 2019 that isn't not going to follow us into 2020. I'm just going to kind of see, because this one, Spirit has been doing this with me with these readings. There's a good energy here that presents itself. So this is kind of a little challenge to me as well, to see what the heart of the message is. Okay, freeing your inner child is what's vibing with me energetically. So it's like your inner child's free. Yeah, like when I, because the word movement. So like when I move with what this is really telling me, is he's kind of like, he's standing there playing his music, and the lights are around him, and he's kind of lost in that feeling, in the movement of the music, right? And so the inner child is free. You know, there's not a need to work at freeing the inner child any longer. We're coming into 2020, and that inner child, that going with the melody, so to speak, with being moved by the music of life, is here. It's upon us, right? So we're no longer striving, you know, to cop to or to heal the inner child. It's healed. And I've had a lot of this inner child stuff come up, so it's surprising I didn't see this right off the bat. But it kind of, when I see something good, I'm thinking, well, what's not good about bringing in creativity? So my logical mind will start thinking like, what? But when you feel with it, when you move with the true message of it, just like the inner child is free. You know, it's not caged. It's no longer wounded. It's no longer running the show from a place of a wounded pattern or hurt that it endured in childhood, right? As we were moving and growing and moving forward, and whatever occurred, we all have this energetically, something from our past that has kind of wounded us, and we play it out and play it safe is the word. You know, we play it safe because of that feeling of being perhaps judged or not secure. You know, when we're playing and having a lot of happiness, delight, we can feel like we're not safe, we're not secure, we're not free to roam and to fly with this type of energy. But this year we are. And so what's not coming is striving to connect with your inner child. The inner child, you've connected, it's healed, it's free, it's liberated, it's doing its thing. So the work of that is over, and it's now, you're in that space, which I love. What is the overall theme for our 2020? And it is the dream. Connecting with self and spirit. Believe in the power of your dreams. Guidance and direction, number 33, which this is 26. So the overall theme for our 2020 is sort of like you can liken this to a 7 of Cups, but I feel it like in a good way, like really being able to visualize the things that we want for our lives. It's I want to say the daydream, you know, we're living, you know, like people say, I'm living the dream. That's the overall theme for our 2020. We are now awakening into the dream of the inner child. I feel in this connection. It's like, what can the inner child dream up, right? What dream did that inner child have? And you know, I feel like it's being played out in this year of 2020, or starting to be played out. This inner child is kind of running the show, not in a bad way, not in a childish way or throwing tantrums or that type of thing. It's really focused on its rhythm. It's really focused on the fun and the delight of what it came here to express, the joy that it came here to experience, and it's living out that dream. I also feel too, there's levels of consciousness and awakening energy in here, but I don't want to get too far into that because it can get really deep for me when I go there. But allowing ourselves to be guided by that moonlight, you know, allowing ourselves to move forward when we're uncertain, when we're unsure, when we have fears, and just getting back into what I said here, instead of logically thinking it through, get back into that feeling space of that joy and that delight, and let the message and feeling come through from that point. So we're actually, the focus and the theme for this year is living the dream of the inner child, what it came here to express, to do, to feel and experience in a very fun and happy and delightful way. I love that. What is my love life energy for 2020? And now that can be romantical, yes, but I want to just put out there a lot of the times now, this is talking to me about my love of life, and a lot of the people, clients that I have, same scenario. So I just want to say that right now, that yes, this can be a side message about romance, but this is about loving and embodying, embracing our lives, loving our lives. What is love life energy for 2020? And it is winter. Cold, holidays, celebrations end. So for me, it's the end of winter, and I absolutely love that. I'm not enduring winter. I don't relish the season. So, you know, part of like loving life for me is an end of winter, is an end to the coldness. But when we liken that to our love lives, it can be just that. It's an end to cold energy. It's an end to the hibernation. When it's snowing, life force energy kind of goes to sleep, right? It's not very creative. It's not productive. It's not growing. This holds its own purpose, you know, the hibernation period, but this is going to thaw. This, in regards to romantical love life, I feel like this cold period, this hibernation will thaw. That's over. There's an end to it because it says end right here. So I wanted to focus on the end to the cold. It kind of like these two endings, these two, you know, beginning and end, feels like they go together. A cold end, it's like coming to an end. There's a celebration to that cold end. So winter's end, there is a thaw. But in regard to loving your life, it's to celebrate it. You know, it's to celebrate your life and to, you know, really embrace the things that, you know, may have been in a bit of a frozen state, and thawing those out and really loving and embracing your life, the life force energy coming back in. What is our financial energy for 2020? And it is relationship. Interesting. There's a lot of interesting ones here for me. Growth, understanding, compromise, love, relationship with self and others. So it's, our finances are tied with our relationship to ourselves. I don't really see this as a romantical connection, but it can be, because when we are in that loving space within ourselves, you know, all things kind of come together and fall into place more easily. But there is growth, and there is growth coming from your heart. So this is, you know, for a lot of people that are self-employed, this is a heart-based business, is the word I'm hearing, a heart-based business, and it will thrive because you love what you do and you're passionate at it, and it's coming from your heart. So because we're coming from our heart and we are expressing ourselves from that place of unconditional love, that is also, you will see your finances flourish in, you know, tandem with that. So I'm definitely getting that relationship with yourself, that love for self, the love for what it is you're doing and putting into your work. And it's not all about entrepreneurs either. It's about, you know, really embracing what you're doing, you know, whatever that is. Even if you don't like it in your mind, like you don't really enjoy the job that you're at, if you really place your heart into what you're doing, you'll see things improve. And if you want to get out of that job, it'll be easier to get out of it, because you're now kind of putting love into what it is you're doing. Even if you're not enjoying it in the moment, you're giving your all to it, and then you will see kind of things unfold more easily for you into a place where you will, you know, really embody it and enjoy and love it. So that's the energy, and as that occurs, I feel like your finances will just naturally grow. They're saying grow along with it. What area should I focus my energy on for the best results? So where should we focus our energy for best results in 2020? And it is the card that wanted to come out earlier. And it is the love, you know, it's heartfelt. This is, again, heartfelt energy. And children naturally, you know, we're coming into, for me, this is the year of the inner child, I guess. When we come into that, it's heartfelt, you know. When we're in that energy of that heartfelt, and children naturally do this. They just do things from their heart, what they're feeling in the moment. You know, they don't sit and think and process it through. So the passion, the unconditional love, the togetherness with your partner. And so if this is about you and your partner, it can be that. But I feel like this is heartfelt energy, focusing on what makes your heart feel, you know, that love, putting your love into the things that you're doing, and accepting and experiencing the things that you love to do. So that's where your focus is heartfelt passion, unconditional love, and for some, togetherness with your partner, because it can all fall together in tandem. Like I said, it can be the end to the cold, it can be the end to the hibernation in regards to love romantical relationships, and also into love of life as well. So our superpower for 2020, and it is in the undercurrent, what our superpower is in 2020, and it was in reverse, but it is autumn. It's the bare wind crispness, I almost said Christmas, stripping away, number 37. So our superpower is in stripping things away, is in releasing, letting go more easily, naturally, like the seasons. You know, all the seasons serve a purpose. The leaves fall, winter comes, but then spring comes back. Everything kind of has its, you know, circular energy. But our superpower right now in 2020 is to release, is to let go more easily. Also, for me, color. You know, the autumn is so colorful, so beautiful, it's so crisp. The word crispness is sticking out. So experiencing the crispness of energy is coming up here for whatever the reason, is a superpower as well. But letting go, stripping things away, really embodying the seasons, but I'm definitely getting an energy here of our superpower being of release, of letting go more easily, and trusting that things will return to us in a new and more refreshed, healed way when we're able to do that. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this. I hope you are all having a great start to your 2020, and you have an amazing and magical 2020 moving forward. Angel blessings and oceans of love.